right, Kai. Tell the people what you like to use live.
Okay, this is my bass. It's a TRBX 174EW. You know that right off the top of my head. Got it for $180 at Guitar Center on sale. It's the only bass I play pretty much. I love the other ones I have, don't get me wrong, but I just wanted to have one bass that I could associate with playing out. That's it. I love it to death. Play it all the time. It's my favorite thing ever. One of them. And it's just pretty to look at. Get a lot of compliments on it. And yeah.
It's got good wood.
Great wood.
Good wood.
Nice.
Good wood. What you got here on the floor?
This is a Zoom B3. I know so much about it because I bought it 2 days ago.
The new toy.
It sounds amazing. I love it. I'm going to use it forever and ever. It's pretty much the simplest pedal you can buy. Most of them, they don't have a screen like this to show you all the different pedals you're using. It's just kind of black. You got to program it by ear, and fuck that. Basically, the way I run it is there's a distortion pedal. I don't even know what the fuck the bottom does. It just sounds better. And there's a chorus, and I usually just run the distortion, whatever it is, pedal, D1. Hope that's distortion. Gives it a Doug Pinnicky tone, and if I want to sound like Doug...
Is that a Coins tone?
Yeah, pretty much. He has his own signature pedal, so...
He does, his own signature amps. And,
if I want to ever sound like on something lighter, if we're playing a cover like Lithium or something like that we've done before, switch the distortion off, and there's a chorus. It makes it sound a lot more like Guns N' Roses, and that's pretty much how that goes. And it just feeds into the amp here. This is a part of it.
what is that thing?
It's a PV-TKO 115. It's, we were going to get something smaller. The guy at Drum Sound was like, that ain't going to move air, and it wouldn't have. So thank God, they're honest salesmen there. It's fucking loud.
Nothing like 300 or 400 watts.
400 watts.
400 watts.
400 watts.
Gets the job done for the size places we play.
Yeah, to say the least. It's usually never going past 3. Yeah, it's great. It's not as heavy as it looks. It's just kind of cumbersome. It can tilt back if you want extra volume just to boost it out in the air. Big air vent there, direct in. Everything, you know, kind of standard to a giant bass amp. And that's all I use. Those are the only things that I use. And, pretty fucking simple. This is the most complicated it's ever been. It used to just be a bass going to an amp, but this sounds better.
I'll even throw in, though, you used to run to the EQ section of there, but you don't anymore. Since you started using the Zoom, you got all the shit on the floor.
Since I use the effects pedal, I put everything at 5. Just put it at noon. I used to actually scoop the mid and have the EQ in a V and the gain up 3/4 of the way, and now it's just at 5. Everything's at 5, pretty much. Because I heard Ace Frehley say that he puts everything at 5 once, and I thought, fuck it, he can sell it.
He does, you got it.
So, yeah. Says it. Ben's official.
That's everything. That's all I got. Yeah, it's pretty fucking simple.
I'm gonna go through what I got real quick, just to quick run through what I use. NZO case right here, the one I'm using right now. It's a Laguna. Let's see here, a Laguna 322. Alnico, I better pick this thing up so people can actually see the fucking thing. It's got Alnico 5 picker, fucking custom Alnico something, whatever pickups in it. It's a Laguna 322, swamp ash body, if memory serves. Not that wood makes any fucking difference, because it doesn't. But I love this thing. Sounds like fucking as good a guitar can ever sound. Got automatic locking tuners on it. So once you strap them in, you can pound on this thing for an hour and it never comes out of tune, which is why I've started using it more and more, because I can't knock it out of tune, and I hate being 2 songs into a show and have to tune my fucking guitar. It just pisses me off. So, love this thing. Great guitar. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh yeah, I usually use one of these cheesy-proof fucking Delta Lab tuners thrown on to my stuff too, just to have a backup tuner. Onto the floor. Over here, I run a Zoom G3X. See, it's good we're here, because we got all our shit at a rehearsal place, so this is the only time we can film something like that, is when we have, whatever. But it's a Zoom G3X. The thing that is incredible about this thing is it sounds fucking amazing. It has everything, it runs 5 pedals at a time. You can't see the other 2 patches I have in, but one is like you can only see 3 at a time, but it runs 5 at a time. And over here, I have a noise reduction unit. and a compressor that run all the time. And then it goes into my distortion, which is a bottom Z. I don't even know what the fuck they're trying to imitate by that. I have no idea. The graphic EQ, which you can kind of see the way I run it, scoop in the mids, have a lot of bass, and then an old analog delay. Thing sounds amazing. Onto the amp. This is, wow, I don't even know if there's any light over here, but who cares?
I'll put my little flashlight on it.
Hey, that'll help.
Not a lot. Well, maybe.
Yeah, that'll help a little bit. This is a ye old PV Bandit 122 red stripe, which is probably at least 15, 16 years old. I got it really cheap, used off of a guy that used to play in a church band. God bless his heart. I don't know where he is now, but you know. This thing is an army tank. 100 watts, 12-inch speaker, solid state. Always go solid state. They never break. They never break. I don't want to say that now because I'll jinx myself before this show and the fucker will break. But anyway, settings. I always run through a clean channel. Oh. What you see is what you get. Running it at 50% power right now on number 3 will blow your eardrums out in this room. And actually for a live setting, I don't think I would actually go much louder. So these things pack a lot of wallop. You don't need a big 4x12 to play a small bar. It's kind of stupid, really. You drag an extra shit.
Can you tell it the other bands?
Yeah, right. And the one last thing I want to say too about these Zoom units, while we're here and we can film them because we can't film them at home, is that if ever your amp goes down, you can run your XLR from whatever they're micing your cab with. If you're lucky enough that they're micing you that night, most places do, some places don't. You can just run it in there and go right through the board. I can go up one patch and I have the same shit programmed in, but with an amp simulator in there. And it'll go through the PA system and sound exactly the fuck like, you know, nobody will know that there's no amp on stage. Actually, I'd love to do every show like that, just keep it real quiet on stage. You never know. Anyway, that's the whole story and nothing but the truth. We're going to be back next time and do the drum sets and all that kind of stuff with John. We're going to do him tonight, but he's kind of sweaty. He looks like shit and he's ripping his drum set down. Yep. See? Because we got a show tomorrow.
Time to rip them down.
And we're trying to get this done and over with. So, peace out. See you kids later and bye.
God bless.